L'agent 007 revient dans de nouvelles aventures, mais pas sur grand écran. Alors, est-ce difficile d'offrir un nouveau terrain de jeu à Monsieur Bond?
I guess the most challenging aspect of the work on this game was getting a good likeness of Daniel Craig through the process that we'd go through. So this is the scan that was provided to us. It's a 3D scan, it's a very high resolution triangulated mesh. So whilst it gives us a good likeness.
Mais que serait 007 sans sa James Bond girl? Celle-ci est incarnée par la chanteuse de soul Bloodstone.
So this is Nicole Hunter in the game. This is Joss Stone's character. We'd get some fabric samples and we'd have a fashion drawing like this to give us an indication of the sort of outfit that she wanted. In this case, this is the outfit she wears in the Siberia levels in the game. That's what the player will see in the game, in-game model.
The basic animation skeleton here, which is what the animators would work with, we build up various bones on top of that to get secondary animation so that we can take that simple motion and give a nice fluid flowing of cloth and of muscle that can just give it that extra depth of believability. We also add on dynamic bones which then give you that nice flow of cloth so that you can get that very stereotypical silhouette that you expect from James Bond throughout all the ages.
Mais plus que le smoking, le défi consiste sans doute à reproduire le rythme et les scènes d'action comme au cinéma, n'est-ce pas?
We actually are supplied with all kinds of information about what makes James Bond, but we work with that to define key pillars of Bond's personality. So he's brutal, he's efficient, you know, he's stylish in his actions. In terms of how we do that here, it all starts from the script. So we've had Bruce Fierstein, who co-wrote the script for GoldenEye. He's worked on all kinds of Bond movies, and he's penned an original script for us. We actually have charts which run through the pace of the game. We rate each area from 1 to 10 on intensity. We work through, and then you can see the whole graph of the intensity of the thing in Excel documents. So we then, you know, we look at each particular encounter. But generally we don't want to be too prescriptive. We don't want to say, you have to play this way. We want to say, you know, these are your choices, so you get a lot of control as well over the level of intensity. When you come around the corner, you actually come in from this side down here, down this side alley. And when you approach this point, you can see that there's a lot of action in this area. In this case, shall I take the stealthy route? So I'll use our cover system, which allows you to switch stealthily between pieces of cover, in combination with our takedown system, which actually knows whether you want to be stealthy or not.
Avoir le choix, c'est bien, mais comment faire pour que les joueurs n'en fassent pas trop à leur tête?
We're predicting what the player will do, but obviously they're directed. You know, the environment is set up in such a way that they're encouraged to kind of go this way or that. You use lighting to guide the player through the environment. You use the positions of enemies where they're walking. You know, if a guy walks round a corner, you're liable to follow him because you're going to be wanting to take that down. So the player is guided in that sense, but it's their choice whether they do it or not.
Côté son, on remarque l'omniprésence de la musique dynamique. Est-ce la fin de la bande son à papa?
This sort of approach has been done in many games. Many of the latest games have these sort of approaches, but I think this is nice in that specific example because it's got this distance proximity layer in, and that seems to work really well. When the enemy approaches, you'll hear another layer fade in. This is programmed in by distance, so the closer he gets, the louder this element will become.
Son, lumière, rythme, ce Bloodstone a tout d'un nouveau film. Le jeu vidéo ne peut pas encore se passer du cinéma, mais avec des titres comme Bloodstone, on espère que l'élève saura dépasser le maître.